guys, we hunted this morning. So we jumped some deer going into the blind, which was unfortunate. One of them came back, but it was still dark when it made a loop back. So now Easton here wants to hit the river and do a little fishing. So we just had a big country style breakfast and now we're headed to the river. So come on and join us. Maybe Easton will get lucky and catch a smallmouth bass.
What do you think? You gonna catch one?
Yes. And it's probably gonna be easy.
Probably gonna be easy.
This kid.
I love the confidence, buddy.
Oh.
I might catch 2 in 1.
He said he's gonna make at least 11 casts before he gets hung up. And this
Luckily, I make the lures, so at least when we lose them, it doesn't cost anything.
What's today, the 2nd of January? Yeah, so we're not getting in the river to get the lure back. Wouldn't it be something if a deer got up right there? Oh wow, a couple of new trees down across the path. There's the cave.
There's some ducks on the creek down here.
A lot of the time they're on.
Right there.
There's the beautiful James River. So this is actually an island. It's 30 acres and it's about, and its widest point, it's about 120 yards wide, but I bet it's every bit of 3/4 of a mile long. I mean, you could start at the front end of the island way up here and it might take you 30 minutes to walk all the way to the end.
Muskrat or something.
Oh yeah, sure enough.
There's otter?
Looks
Yeah,
like
that
it's
looks
got
like
like little fingers almost. That's cool.
So they are otters.
Well, there's definitely otters up here. You know, the old timers, when I was your age, Easton, referred to the otters as the wolves of the river because otters eat a lot of fish. They hunt down and catch fish, like wolves hunt down and catch rabbits and stuff like that. Hey, first cast of 2026.
Musky. No.
Water's really clear.
I'm surprised there's no beavers in here.
All right. So yeah, boys and girls, folks at home, that's what we're doing today. We're gonna get back in the woods and try and get a deer this afternoon. Probably sit there for the last 2.5, 3 hours of daylight. And yeah, Easton loves fishing, and here we are.
Just chuck any stick out there and watch how fast it goes down the river.
Okay.
Side note, tomorrow for the last day of deer season,
Chuck it way out in the
we're gonna run the island. And there are clubs that run dogs and hunt all around Dad's property here. And this island, like so many times over and over, week after week, year after year, the deer will run down into Dad's property and cross the river onto this island. So it's like a safe haven for them until tomorrow. Until tomorrow. We've had pretty good luck in the past running deer off the island. The hard part is that the deer can cross the river and go to the north side into Nelson. They don't always flush back over here to the Buckingham side. So
yeah, or they hop to the other.
And then yeah, there's 2 more islands, and one of them is Buford Island, and it's bigger than this one, Sycamore Island. So I mean, that's a possibility. It could happen, but you know, just fingers crossed it works out in our favor. But I think we're gonna get a deer this afternoon, and I think we're gonna fill up the back of the truck tomorrow doing man drives. And my buddy Harold's coming, so I might run my pointer. I have a GSP named Misfit. I might strap a GPS collar to her for one of the hunts. We go over to Nelson maybe, because it's 55 acres. I have special permission to hunt some private stuff over there. So yeah, you'll see all that tomorrow if you watch to the end of this video. Well, we haven't caught any fish, but the boy wanted to come down and try it. So it's really cold, so we're giving up on fishing. But I want to come show you all this cave. You want to crawl in there, Easton?
There might be a bear.
I don't think there's any bears in there. Hang on, let's knock. Hello, anybody home? Anyone home?
This is cool.
Pretty cool, huh?
Hey, let me see. Let's see what it says. Footprint might be a mountain lion.
A mountain lion? Well, you can see to the back of the cave.
Guess what? Footprint and it's huge.
Really? Easton found a track.
1, 2.
Kind of looks like,
2.
I don't know. Maybe where a squirrel was digging, hiding a hickory nut or an acorn or something. All right, guys, I'm driving into this old farm that I have permission to hunt. This can be a really, really special place. It's still hunting. You know, sometimes I don't see anything. And then some days I'll see 16, 17 deer. Mostly does, some bucks. Saw one really big buck out here about 10 years ago. And there are some people that live here on this old farm full time, and they obviously spend the time here and have killed some really big bucks. But I'm gonna set up. Dad and I, about a month ago, cut a hole into a big cedar tree. We piled all the brush in front of it, so have a perfect place to hide. And with any luck, I'll see some deer this afternoon. It is a doe day in Buckingham, so if it's brown, it's down, boys and girls. So I'm gonna park the truck here and sneak on down this old road bed that's overgrown. I'm gonna crawl into my spot. It is 2:30, so I've got about 2.5 hours of daylight. So I'll see you in my little hideout, homemade blind. We're gonna get it done with my grandpa's old 30-30 rifle today. Fingers crossed something comes out. We'll see you. All right, so I'm in my little hideout spot. Cut into this cedar tree. Got a wall of brush and stuff in front of me. I'm looking out into this field. This is an old roadbed that goes up to an old schoolhouse from the 1800s on top of the hill. This row of trees out in front of me, it's a drainage ditch that starts way up there, and it gets wider and wider and wider and wider and wider, and it just expands, and eventually it goes all the way downhill and dumps into the James River. But got my grandpa's old 30-30 Marlin lever action. I sat right here and I shot a buck at that clump of broom straw way across the field on the afternoon of Thanksgiving. And I later hit it with the laser rangefinder, and it was 188 yards. So that's a poke with a 30-30. And I feel the wind hitting me in the back of the neck, blowing straight into that old drainage line there. So if it continues, this is all wrong, and I'm just out here to enjoy myself, but that's what it's about anyways. Get out here. Some people call it a nature bath. I could get on board with that. That's pretty cool. Just kind of enjoying God's creation, and I get to take you with us. Outdoor movement. I'm signing out until there's something worth turning the camera on for. I'm out. Well, nothing yet. But it's getting to be that magic time of day where something's gonna step out of it. The GoPro probably doesn't do it justice, but I just wanted to get a quick clip of that giant full moon coming up over the treetops. I still haven't seen anything. 5 good-sized nanny does came out in the field with my grandpa's old 30-30. I'm so happy. Thank you, Lord. That's meat in the freezer. Meat that I can share with friends and family. I've got a neighbor that's 4 or 5 houses down from me in my neighborhood that loves deer venison. She and her husband love it. So I'm so thankful for this deer. And I'm so thankful that I could take you along with us. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And she's down in the field too. I can drive my truck right to the deer. I don't have to drag it. Yes. Second to last day of the season. Tomorrow's it. That's it. Season's over tomorrow. Got it done. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 deer are still in the field. They don't know what to do. But there's still 4 deer in the field. I heard the bullet hit her. That's probably a 120 to 150 yard shot. So I'm gonna try and sneak out of here. What the heck? These 4 deer are still in the field. That's wild. I thought it might happen tonight. I had a good feeling about it. Let's go. Let's go. I can't believe they're still in the field. That's wild. Jeez. This is a big old doe. What a big old doe. There's the entry right there. A little bit high. But that's okay. Hey, she didn't make it out of the field. So that is a big old full-size doe. And if you're wondering, yes, before I ever even moved the truck, I notched a tag. I don't have any service right here, so I gotta go back up to the top of the hill where the house is. But I'll check it in. Legally, you have to notch your tag before you have to legally notch your tag before you mobilize the deer. I think that's the wording. So. Get in there. Get in there. All right. Hey, she's taking a ride in a Toyota, boys and girls, folks at home. Thank you for watching. My outdoor movement family. The freezer is happy. I'm happy. I'm gonna share this meat, grind up a lot of it for myself and personal consumption. Trying to come up with a good Ted Nugent quote here, but appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you back at the house.